It hasn't even been a full 48 hours since I dropped my trousers and plopped my asshole on a YouTuber's face named Jaystation. About 2 days ago, I made a video calling out this douchebag piece of shit named Jason, who made a video where he pretends that he was beaten and robbed and nearly killed. It's all very fake, and I called it out and took a shit on it, made fun of it. And now, not even 2 days later, he does something even more douchey and scummy. He makes this video where he says he's using a Ouija board to talk to Etika gone wrong. The same clickbait shit he does for everything. And for those that don't know, the person in this video that he's targeting here, Etika, recently killed himself, and it's been a really tough situation for a lot of people on the internet. And Jaystation's capitalizing on it for views, as he's done numerous times in the past. The day after Mac Miller died, he made a video where he says he contacts Mac Miller through a Ouija board, and Mac Miller was plugging Jason's merch, telling all the children to buy Jason's merch and Mac Miller might come back to life. He did the same thing with XXXTentacion's death. He's just an insufferable asshole. A real piece of shit. So it's not surprising that he would do this. Now the video isn't actually him doing the Ouija board 3 a.m. shit that he's known for. It's him riding a high horse saying you can't clickbait people's suicide and that you're not allowed to be sad about it, and that he's the only one that's really fighting for Etika by clickbaiting people into clicking on his video and being a massive insufferable asshole about it. Now, that being said, he did donate $2,500 to a charity, but the video's also monetized with ads on it, a bunch of ads on it, so he's making far more money off Etika's death than he's giving to the family. So even your attempt at looking like some type of hero or champion makes you look like an absolute fucking douchebag. It's unreal. So I did a little research on Jason. There's only so much you can say about Jaystation that hasn't already been said about a condom covered in horse shit. So I decided to look a little more into Jason E, the person. I'm still not going to drop his last name. But a little brief history, a little lore update on Jason E. He's from Canada. He used to work at a Costco with his mother and began making videos in late 2015, early 2016. Initially, the videos were him just shitting on his coworkers until Costco management stepped in and made him take it down or else he'd be fired. But once he took those down, that's when he started doing his fake pranks, and he actually used to dabble in real shit where he'd go to buildings trespassing and make shit content there. And then he got in a lawsuit, a legal battle because of that garbage. Around the time he was facing his first lawsuit for his shit content, and they didn't sue him because his content was garbage, which they should have. It should be criminal how bad his videos are. They're suing him because it's literally illegal to just trespass in businesses like that and then film it. But while they were suing him, or he was engaged in this lawsuit, one of his friends came forward on Jason's Facebook and made a public post talking about the kind of person Jason E is. Now keep in mind, this is all unverified information. It could be totally made up, but really all of it sounds totally in line with the kind of person Jason appears to be based on his videos. You know, you don't have to see someone's penis to kind of know that it's small. If their truck's super big, it's super loud, you kind of know the dick's small, and that's how I feel with this. So I'm not going to name the guy, but T here made a post on Jason's Facebook and really shed light on what kind of person he was. So according to T, Jason was the most complained about employee in Costco's history, having more suspensions than any other employee and more complaints by far. He also was emotionally abusive towards his at-the-time girlfriend, and on one occasion went so far as to key a woman's car because her daughter, who was a co-worker of Jason's, didn't break up with her boyfriend for him. Which sounds about right. Just looking at Jason, you can kind of get that idea that he's either an incel or just one of those kind of fucking lunatics. So that sounds about right. Again, unverified, but it really does seem in line with his character. Allegedly, he also harassed everyone he came in contact with and pushed everyone in his life away, including his mother. So he ended up alone and now making these shit YouTube videos. Again, this is all just from one person's post in 2016, back when his channel was first getting started, so I find it very hard to believe that T was just trying to piggyback off of Jason's pseudo-internet fame, because A, he didn't have it back then, and B, he's still not even pseudo-famous. No one over the age of 8 knows who Jaystation is, and even those 8-year-olds don't even have object permanence yet, so they don't know who the fuck Jaystation is. They just know that sometimes that shit comes up in the auto-recommended kids YouTube app. And that's proven, and I say that with certainty, his audience is under 8 years old. And he proved it himself, because in September, when YouTube was first demonetizing channels on a large scale, Jason panicked and made a Patreon page and made a video begging people to go to his Patreon page and donate so he could keep making his awful, god-awful, fucking dog shit, vomit-filled diaper bag of garbage content, and it didn't work. At the time, Jason got 70 patrons, totaling right around $200. As of this moment, his Patreon is still up, and he has 2 patrons. And it just didn't work because Jason's audience doesn't have money. They're children. So this fucking idiot, this goddamn Cro-Magnon, overestimated the age of his viewers and the intelligence of them as well. So Patreon didn't work for him, but luckily his shit caught fire again because of the recommended YouTube kids garbage. So his channel's still doing super well. He's still making a lot of money off it. And it's really fucking sad because this pathetic worm, this goddamn vermin, is still profiting off of other people's deaths for his own personal gain and making just horrible, misleading, exploitative content. It's just downright upsetting. And the mentality of this guy is unreal. Eddie Burback left a comment on the Etika video he just released, and his response was, "Ask your girl about me." Yeah, Jason, I'm sure you get girls. What, do you brag about your YouTube channel? You can't. It's so shameful. Yeah, girl, I make 3 a.m. challenge videos for kids. It's fucking awesome. I cut open a Woody doll a couple days ago. It was fucking lit at 3 a.m. Yeah, it was fucking wild, bro, brah, brah, bro, 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 brah. Because that's his whole goddamn vernacular, just bros, bras, and guys. No girl is interested in you, Jason, and you definitely don't brag. Well, you might brag about this YouTube channel. You're a fucking idiot. But it doesn't work, I'm certain. And if you did ever come in contact with a girl and actually mumble out a few comprehensive words other than bruh and guys, she probably laughed really hard at you, because you probably prematurely ejaculated just even conversing with a female. You look like the kind of guy that doesn't get that kind of opportunity. You look like the kind of creepy guy girls are afraid of. So if Eddie Burback did ask his girl about you, the response probably would have been either, "I have no fucking idea who that is," or, "Oh yeah, that guy that harassed me and made me laugh really hard because he came in his pants just looking at me? I know that guy. That was really entertaining and scary." That's the kind of guy you are. That's your legacy, Jason. That's what you are. You're like a little cum stain on a shag carpet. Just an offensive little blemish on something. You're just such a piece of shit, man. You really, really are. I thought you hit rock bottom when you convinced your children audience that you'd just gotten your ass beaten and robbed, but this is an even newer low. Trying to platform and make yourself look like a good person even though you piggyback off of everyone's death in society. You're just such a fucking vulture. A literal ass vulture. You suck, man. I don't like you. Most people don't like you for a good reason. Your audience doesn't even like you. Your Patreon fucking crashed and burned on arrival. The only reason you have viewers is by pure accident. A literal machine anomaly that you have an audience. You suck, Jason. You absolutely suck. Rice Gum used to be the worst douche tuber on the website, but Jaystation has blown him out of the water now that Rice Gum's faded into obscurity and no one knows who he is anymore and stopped making content. Now Jaystation has taken that mantle and he is owning that shit. He has really made that his identity, just being a hated piece of shit. Congratulations, Jason. See ya.